funding for your the other adjunct kinds of things for the arts and other activities? Are you still?
Those are the things they're always talking about cutting.
Right.
And in Manchester, it doesn't seem to be a priority.
Do you know, I mean, aside from sort of coming down from, the voice of God from above, any way in which, in terms of testing or other things, that you can find a way that you can that we can help explain to people who are decision makers or will be voting on things why this is important. I know why it's important from a personal perspective, from a teacher's perspective. Why are these things important? Yes.
I'm actually not a teacher. I'm a school board member in Derry.
There's a special. Being president is hard. Being on the school board and being on the school board in Derry, you really have put yourself right in the middle of the fire,
they
haven't
say
you?
1 year in Derry is like 10 years somewhere. I'm sure Manchester is similar to that. My children were in school. They're 21 and 25 now. We had a $2 million budget cut in Derry, and we did not have art. We did not have music. We did not have phys ed. We did not have reading specialists. It was a terrible time, and it's taken 10 years to rebuild from that. I went to the art teacher who had lost her job and said, that's when I was just a parent, what are we going to do about this? And I went to several conferences with her about art. Everything starts with art. Every single thing. A white piece of cotton starts with art. Everything. And that's stuck with me, and I ran for the school board, so nobody else's children had what I didn't have what my children did. So, and I talked to my teachers before I came, and they said the same thing. They don't have enough time to do everything they have to do. We were named a district in need of improvement. Our schools made progress, just not enough. And I felt terrible for our teachers who went back to school the day of AYP scores coming out and knowing that they worked so hard last year, the children, the staff, the parents, and they're getting slapped.
Right.
And it frustrates me so much. So they couldn't be here today because we already started school, so I wanted to be sure to be here today to say,
well,
I love the things that you're doing. I feel like healthcare education has become like healthcare. The insurance companies took the profession away from the doctors, and now the bureaucrats are taking it away from the teachers. And I'll do whatever I can to fight that. And I hope that you guys are in the White House.
What you're saying about art is so. When you think about what we know about previous civilizations and all the things, all the meetings like this that took place, or one thing or another, even education generally, it's not really so much what we know. What we know about them, their arts. We know their art, we know their architecture, we know their music. That's what we leave behind. And I think it's our great peril that we aren't part of promoting this. And it's not, of course, in education, but everything has to go through Lynn Cheney at the department at the National Council, National Endowment for the Humanities, or Arts, or wherever it is she currently has her fingers. It's very, very bad policy for us to be embraced in, knowing that this is the mark we leave behind, not just our children, but some generations and generations down the road about what we stood for and who we were. And we're also not sending kids for whom this